Hey guys, Mark for Patriot Training Systems, where excellence is the only result. Just got a new knife today. This is by Shivworks. It's called the Clinch Pick, designed by Greg Douglas, who is a former LEO, longtime defense tactical guy. Does a lot with this type of knife, and he actually designed this thing, and it's pretty much put it together after years of trying all the different blades and different positions to carry, and from his experience as being an undercover agent, what he found to be the best, and he came up with this. So we're going to open up this box and take a look at the Clinch knife. So here it is. It's a smaller knife. I'll pull it out of its sheath here, and you can see that it's pretty small, which actually I like, and it's got a double edge. So we'll get an edge here, an edge here, and this handle's pretty thick and pretty heavy, and it gives you a really good tactile feel. Now, I would probably use the hammer grip with this particular blade, okay, as opposed to ice pick grip, which you can use. This would be a really strong grip because, as you see, the way that the blade's designed, your pinky fits right in there. You get a real good strong fist position for a blade. But the way it's designed to be carried is unique. Most knives, the carry is either straight up and down in your pocket, or an appendix carry, or waistband carry, and the deployment would, in most cases, be straight up. Well, this one's a little bit different. It's going to go from the side, so it's actually going to droop down a little bit. So if I hooked it up to my belt here, and I was to wear this, just snap this in here. Hold on one second. There we go. So I don't know if you can see this. It's actually going to hang down a little bit. Okay. So what's nice about this is if your arm is pinned, let's say your right arm is pinned, your left arm is pinned, you can still get to this weapon. You don't have to come up. You just pull down and you're ready to go to work. So it's a downward deployment as opposed to a straight up. And again, with the straight up deployment, you got to clear the shirt. You got to make a pathway for the blade to come up. This being where it is, and it's hanging down a little bit, you can come right under the shirt and just deploy it, and you're ready to defend yourself. So I do like that. I do like the fact that it's smaller, so it's easy to conceal. And I like the angle of deployment. And again, this is a really strong grip. If I did want to go to the ice pick grip, I would just change the angle of my deployment would be from this position here. I would grab it. I don't know if you can see that. I would just grab it here, pull it out, and I'm ready to go to work. So it's a nice little knife. Again, it's designed by Craig Douglas. Shivworks was $95. It's a little pricey for this particular type of knife, but it's quality, and I like it. So in certain situations, this is a really great self-defense type of knife, okay? Especially when you think you might be in a situation where you're going to be grappling and your arm's going to be pinned. It's going to be really tough to deploy. This really, with this system of deployment and this type of sheath, and the fact that it is smaller, it's a really deployable weapon and easy to get to. Kind of like it. With that said, there are times, obviously, that you can't carry, whether you're traveling on a plane or you're going overseas. And I would even sometimes be reluctant to put any of my self-defense or my tactical weapons in my luggage because they could be confiscated, especially if you're traveling overseas. So what do we do then? Well, how do we circumvent that situation where we can't carry? We're going to land somewhere. We do need some kind of self-protection. Well, there's always a grocery store, and you go to a grocery store and get yourself a nice little paring knife. In fact, let me show you the size comparison between this Shivwork Clinch knife, okay, and this little paring knife. They're pretty close in blade length. Actually, they're very close, as you can see. This is lighter. This has got a little bit, this kind of a bulbous handle. It's pretty significant. It's a little bit heavier, but I like that because it gives you a good tactile feel. But again, I couldn't carry this on a plane, and chances are if I carried it overseas or possibly even domestically, it could get confiscated out of my luggage by good people or bad people. So if I can't carry, I'm going to go, when I land, to a grocery store, get myself a nice little paring knife like this. So I don't have a sheath. Simple. Take a piece of paper towel, and what you want to do is just roll this up into the paper towel. Make your own little sheath. And the way I would carry this is I would actually roll it up inside my tank top or my t-shirt, and it really doesn't print. You really can't see it. Move this wire out of the way. Kind of looks like I'm just kind of a sloppy dresser, which actually I am, so it kind of works out. But in a situation where I need to deploy it, it's really easy to get to and be able to defend myself. So again, if I'm traveling overseas or even domestically, and I can't carry my blade with me, I can go to a grocery store and for like less than $10. And I'll tell you what, these are pretty substantial. I mean, nice little grip here. I could still use a strong thumb position here, or I could go to a hammer grip and still be able to defend myself with it. And I'll tell you what, it's sharp. It'll do the trick. Last but not least, this has been my everyday carry for going on 2 years now. This is the Emerson Wave. It's strictly a tactical knife. It is designed to open up out of my pocket. That is the Wave feature. There's a thumb clip here, okay, that if you deploy out of your pocket, and I'll demonstrate, in an upward, slightly backwards fashion, this thumb clip is going to hit the pocket and open up. It's specifically designed to do that. It's a great knife. It's a very good steel, really sharp. You could shave with this. It's got a titanium latch in here, so it's really smooth when you want to open and deploy. It's got a pocket clip, and it's got a really nice tactile feel to, it's like a shark skin kind of surface here. So you really can get a really good strong grip with it. So let me show you how this works. So this is in my pocket here. Let me back up a little bit so you can see this chair. And so here I am. I'm going to just slide my thumb down, hand comes over top. Of course, it doesn't open. All right, let me try that again. So you got to be up and on a little bit of an angle for that to catch, and it's not catching. Typical. Come on now. There we go. I was trying to be too gentle. I wasn't pulling hard enough. I'll do it one more time. Again, you got to really just catch that clip and come up strong. Not opening. I'm probably wearing a hole in my pocket is what it is. One more time. And there you go. Usually opens every time, first time. Trying to demonstrate it's not going to do it. Probably had too much stuff jammed in my pocket. I got a bunch of tissues and change in there. But anyhow, it does work. It's really effective. Great knife. It's a little pricey. So this is about 280 bucks. This is about less than 10. This Shivworks knife was 95 plus shipping. I think again about 105 total. But I do like this. This will always be my everyday carry. Even if I couldn't deploy it and try and demonstrate it, it does work. And I'll do it one more time to prove to you that it does. And I won't even think about it. I'm just going to open this thing. Okay. And there you go. All right, guys. Mark for Pastry Training Systems. A few of my knives. I got a whole bunch of them. One day I'll do a whole little show on all the different knives, and like my balisong and some neck knives and punch knives and K-bar knives and different applications. And as always, check your local state and laws on carrying. If you have any questions, feel free to hit me up here. Mark for Pastry Training Systems. You have a great day. Stay safe, and God bless America.